A Florida man who bragged to police that he stabbed his girlfriend a lot has been sentenced to decades in prison. The brutal crime unfolded inside a motel room where his girlfriend's body was found wrapped in a sheet and hidden under the bed. The crime was brutal and the details were shocking. Law&Crime has obtained the body camera video of his chilling confession, and it's what Cozens said after his arrest that may leave you speechless. I'll walk you through what happened. For Law&Crime News, I'm Kennedi Walker. For this story, we go back to August 28, 2022 in Bradenton, Florida. Cozens and his girlfriend Jennifer seemed like a happy couple. Their social media pages painted a picture of happiness. Smiling photos, loving comments. But that picture would soon be shattered in the most violent way. According to prosecutors, the couple had been staying at the America's Best Value Inn when a reported argument turned deadly. We would later find out during Cozens' confession that Jennifer accused him of cheating. The fight escalated, and that's when Cozens grabbed a knife. And he didn't stop at one stab wound. Prosecutors say he stabbed Jennifer over and over again until she was dead. Then he reportedly cleaned up the crime scene, wrapped Jennifer's body in a sheet, and stuffed her under the bed. Cozens fled, but he didn't get far. The housekeeping staff made the gruesome discovery and immediately called police. Cozens was found nearby. Here's video of the moment officers tracked him down and arrested him. Cozens was brought to the Manatee County Jail, read his rights, and interviewed by police.
And you know why you're here? You know what we're here to talk to you about? Okay. So listen, this is Detective Davis, okay? I'm Detective Butler. We've not met before, okay? So we're gonna be honest with you. All we ask in return is be honest with us, okay? When you start lying to us, the interview's done, okay? We'll read your rights. We're going to protect your rights. We're going to do all the things that we need to do, okay, to protect you. And we're not gonna play games with you, okay? Just don't. We've been doing this job a minute, okay? Just like this. I figure they find you out there in the woods, okay? You probably haven't eaten. First thing I told them, I'll stop and grab them some food on the way in, okay? Because we just want to have an honest conversation with you and get to the bottom of what's going on. All right. So.
You good with that?
You good? Yeah. All right. He's gonna read you your rights real quick. You gotta verbally answer yes or no. Okay.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him or her present with you before and during question. You cannot afford to hire an attorney. One will be appointed to represent you at no cost to you before and during question, if you wish. You can decide anytime to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Yeah, he says yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear. Okay.
Okay. So one of the things we try to point out, okay, you're not required to answer any of our questions. If we ask you something and you're just uncomfortable talking about it, just tell us, okay? You can tell us at any time you want to stop talking, that's fine too, okay? But you know why you're here, we know why you're here, and we really want to understand. And the only way that we're going to understand is through you, okay? Some things happen, some bad things, okay? You look like you're going through it.
I want to thank Upside for sponsoring this body cam. Upside is a free app that gets you cash back on daily essentials like gas and groceries. Every time I pump my gas now, I use the free Upside app. I mean, why not get cash back when you fill up your tank? And yes, this is actually real cash back. It's money that appears in your Upside app and you can transfer straight into your bank account. Once you have the Upside app, claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside. You pay as usual using a debit or credit card and follow the steps on the app and get paid. You can use Upside at places like Shell, Exxon, Mobil, 7-Eleven, Taco Bell, and that's just to name a few. To find out how much you could earn, click the link in the description to download Upside or scan the QR code on your screen and use our promo code Bodycam and get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's promo code Bodycam for an extra 25 cents back on your first gallon of gas. Police asked Cozens why he thought he was arrested, and he says murder.
Who is the person that you murdered? Okay. All right. So we got the hard part out of the way, okay? We want to hear your version of what happened. And look at me, Stephen, okay? There's no right or wrong version, there's only the truth, okay? You can tell us a lot of things in here, you can confess to killing 50 people in here, but if the evidence that we have doesn't align with what you're telling us, then we know there's something wrong. Either we have to reassess what we've done, or you're being dishonest. Fair enough? Okay. So we're not gonna interrupt you, okay? Just tell us what happened.
Police are then trying to figure out why, what happened, what caused 24-year-old Stephen Cozens to take the life of his own girlfriend. Cozens told police in his own words how we got here. And it all started with an alleged argument after he says Jennifer accused him of cheating.
Break it down for us.
Me and her were arguing because she says that I was cheating on her with invisible women.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And she tried to stab me.
Okay. Let me see what you got there. No, don't take them off. That's what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's slices in my
Okay, we'll look at them later. That's fine. And where did this happen at?
in the hotel room.
Okay, is that the American
America's Best Value.
Best Value Inn? And that's over there by McDonald's and Starbucks and all that?
Yeah.
Waffle House. Okay. And when did this happen? This was
Like early, evening.
okay, so this is Sunday. So early evening yesterday, Saturday. If you had to get sun still up or down, do you remember? Still light outside. Okay. So before say 8:30 p.m. Okay. Do you roughly know what time? 7-ish. Okay. So obviously you and Jennifer, you're at the hotel, right? You're in the room. And what are you doing when this starts?
She was getting high on crack.
Okay. Okay. And you were doing what?
Laying in bed.
You were laying in bed. Okay. And is she in the same bed with you? Okay. And there are two beds in the room? Okay. One closest to the door or the one closest to the bathroom?
Closest to the bathroom.
Okay. So you're laying in bed, she's laying in bed, and she starts in with this invisible people, you're having an affair. Okay. And then what happens?
She tries to attack me because she's tired of me being a scumbag.
Okay.
And I defended myself.
Okay. And describe that. What happened?
Well, I pushed her off of me and I got the knife and I stabbed her.
And there it is, a confession. Stephen Cozens just told police that he stabbed Jennifer to death.
What kind of knife? Like a fixed blade or one that you flip open? Flip open. Can you describe it? So it's not that's the whole knife or is that the blade?
That's the whole knife.
That's what color?
Black.
Black.
Now police ask him just how many times he stabbed Jennifer. Listen to his response.
How many times you think you stabbed me? You recall?
A lot.
A lot? Okay.
Okay. Do you remember where you stabbed her? I know you said a lot. In the neck? Okay. Okay. So what's going on in this moment? Okay. So you've disarmed her. She's tried to stab you. You've disarmed her. She is. You now have the knife. Okay. And are we on the bed still? You're on the floor. Where at?
In between the beds.
In between the beds. Okay. And you're on top of her at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is she wearing?
She had a white shirt on.
Okay.
And some shorts.
White shirt and shorts? Okay. And what are you wearing?
Camo gym shorts, and I don't think I had a shirt on.
Okay. What are gym shorts? Are they like the spandex
Yeah.
kind? Okay. All right. So you stab her. You don't know how many times you stabbed her. Okay. But you just a lot. Okay. So how, and I know this is kind of a weird question, and I understand that you're probably in a little bit of shock at this point. How long did this confrontation go on? 5 minutes. Okay. And is that from the time that she tried to attack you, or is that from the time she started accusing you? Attacking you. Okay. Okay. Then what happened?
I was scared.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Let me ask you a question, because we're not trying to paint you as a terrible person, okay? When you woke up Saturday morning, did you plan on killing Jennifer? Okay. Have you guys fought before? Okay. And is Jennifer a physical person? Get handsy with you? Okay. And what about you with her previously? Have you guys had, not that this matters, but have you guys had
Confrontation before.
Okay, physical? Domestics, right. That's.
In the past, yeah, so it's an ongoing thing.
How long were you two together?
2 years.
2 years. And how long have you been together, like at the hotel? Not that hotel, but 2 years you've been together? So no matter where you were together, unless somebody went to jail. Okay, all right. Okay, so what happens after?
I took a shower. I was covered in blood.
Okay. Did you call anybody?
Yeah.
Was anybody else there? Okay. What happened after you took a shower?
I left.
Where'd you go?
Just walked around.
Okay.
Together.
It's a lot to process. Okay. And then what happened?
I went back.
So now you got to deal with it, right? And this is probably stressing you out while you're out walking? Okay. All right, so you went back to the room. Were you still alone? Okay, and then what'd you do?
I tried to cover it up.
Okay. Describe to me. So you tried to cover it up. What does that mean? Tried. Okay. All right. And what did you do?
Used the towels, the white boards, everything. Took the bed sheets and wrapped her,
Okay.
and then I stuffed her under the bed.
Okay. And you did that.
One closest to the door.
Right. And you did that by yourself? Okay.
So now Cozens is explaining how he handled Jennifer's body after he says he stabbed her, quote, a lot and killed her. You just heard it. He said he used towels to clean up her blood, took the sheets off the bed, wrapped her inside, and then stuffed her under the bed. Police continue to question him.
And did you use a cleaner? No. So we found a bottle of Fabuloso in there.
That's from the cleaning ladies.
They're saying it's not theirs.
It's not mine.
Okay. All right, then. I believe you. And was it Tide?
Tide, yeah, there's Tide.
Was that yours?
One or two.
That was your, yeah. Okay, so you didn't use anything to try to clean up. You just water and
Towel.
towels. Did you use any clothing? Did you throw any clothing out when you were done? Because the room looks vacant, right? So did you have clothing in there and Jennifer had clothing in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously you took your stuff with you. And where's your clothing?
In the woods.
Okay.
So the stuff, let me ask you, so the stuff that you had on, is it in the woods?
No, I threw that away.
You threw it, where did you throw it at?
In the dumpster.
That's in the dumpster right at the hotel? Okay, so, all right. So the dumpster at the hotel, that's the camouflage pants. They're-
And so when you walk out of the room and down the stairs, like looking towards Waffle House, is that the dumpster?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And was it in a bag or was it just loose?
In the bag.
In a bag, what color? You know?
Clear trash bag.
Clear trash bag? Okay. Okay. And once you went out and you got rid of the clothes and the towels that you used to clean up, and what did you do with her stuff?
Most of it I just packed away in a bag.
Okay. Did you,
Like I put it with my stuff.
with your stuff? Okay. Did she have shoes
Yeah.
in the room? What'd you do with the shoes?
Packed them with my stuff.
Packed them up. Okay. So we found some shoes in a garbage can right outside the door that have blood on them. Is that some of that went in there?
Yeah.
but your clothing didn't. Okay. All right.
So that's her stuff.
Yeah, those are her shoes. Those sandals and stuff.
So, yes, the brown sandals. Yeah. Okay.
Blue, brown. And
Was there a pair of brand new boots in a box? No? It's the weirdest thing. They look brand new. That's fine.
where?
They were in one of those trash cans. It was weird because they were in a postal service box inside of a shoe box, and they're like brand new tan boots. Did they come from that room?
No.
No. Okay.
Next door neighbor.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Okay. Who was which neighbor? If your door, right or left?
Callaway?
Yeah.
Callaway.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So how long were you all walking? What time do you think you got back to the room?
7:30.
Okay. So you weren't gone long. Okay. So you cleaned up.
I was scared someone was gonna come to the room or something.
Right. Okay. So some people talked about hearing like some banging and yelling between like 1:30 and 3 a.m. We can't, like, yelling around 1:30 a.m. and then some banging, not necessarily yelling, but banging. So we were just trying to figure out, was that in the time period you're cleaning up, or because I think you said you thought you killed her around
I
7:30?
was sleeping at 1:30.
You were sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So and I'm sorry, I didn't write it down. What time do you think this, you said about 7:30?
He said the sun was still up.
Right.
So,
And then you went out and walked, and when you got back from walking, well, you took a shower. You went out and walked, tried to clear your head a little bit, I think, and wrap your mind around it. And when you got back, was it dark? No, it was still light out. Okay. All right. How long do you think it took you to get everything done? Her under the bed, clean up?
2 hours.
Okay. Okay.
yeah, remember what you do with the knife?
Threw it in the lake.
Do the knife in the lake? Okay. Which lake?
By Sonny's?
Behind the hotel.
But the one, Sonny's and all.
Sonny's, the one in the circle.
Okay.
Okay.
And whereabouts in the lake, you know? Where were you standing when you tossed it? Do you
In the
remember?
room. I threw it out the back window.
Oh, no, that lake that close to the,
Yeah.
oh, I had no idea. Okay.
Did you throw a lighter, a ring in the garbage at all?
Oh, like,
A lighter, a ring? Okay. So some stuff was just found. I just asked because
We had to go through garbage,
Yeah.
right? So we don't know. I mean, we knew the shoes definitely were going to be, you know what I mean? But, all right.
So you can throw the right out the window.
You know, now that I think about it, yeah, I think you can. It's not a big window, but it's big enough to throw something out of.
this much space, and I just like that.
Did you hear it at the water?
I watched it.
Oh, did you? Okay, because at what point was this? Before, or after you cleaned up, or during?
Before I cleaned up.
Was it before you left? Okay, so before you took a shower? Okay. Why did you think she was dead?
So much blood.
Right. Was she talking at any point afterwards? No. Not moving? Making any sounds? Nothing. Gurgling, right. Okay, and I appreciate your honesty. I would expect you to say that.
So you got any scratches on you? But she fought you? I'm talking about on you.
Like there's stuff in like the back of my neck right here.
Okay. I'm seeing. So you put those band-aids on you? Okay. Okay, I see. Yes. It's pretty deep. Okay, I just think it's the woods. Okay, you gonna put it back on now. Probably get you some peroxide. You put some on that? Okay.
All right. So you went to sleep. So it took you a couple hours to clean up, and then you went to sleep. And what time did you wake up?
7 o'clock.
This morning? Okay. And can you take us through today?
I started packing up, and it was like 10:30. I left.
10:30 you left?
Okay. So you woke up and packed up. Okay. And where'd you go? You just kind of hanging out in the area? Did you go to Walmart?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Was there, did you just go into Walmart to cool off, or you just?
To avoid the rain.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you left. Obviously, you didn't check out, right? You just left. Okay. All right. Was anybody with you at Walmart?
Yeah, there was a couple times.
Okay. And one of those is
Lonzo?
Zoe.
Zoe, yeah.
Lonzo.
And Crystal?
Emma.
Emma? Okay, is that Lonzo's girl?
Mm-hmm.
Emma? Okay. How do you know them?
I met them in 64.
You met them on 64? How long you been on Zoe?
Not that long.
Not that long? I know Zoe too. Yeah. So you met them at Walmart. Did you buy anything while you were in there? Nope.
That them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, help clear this up for me. I'm guessing that's you. Okay. So what time did you link up with them today?
10:30.
Okay. All right. And then you guys hung out. At some point you ended up at Walmart. Were you there more than once today at Walmart?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Were they with you both times? No? Okay. The last time?
Well, they came with me, and then I left, and then came back in, and then they ended up going out the opposite exit. And
Okay.
I met them out over there.
Okay. All right. So, did somebody come up to the room with you at some point?
Yeah.
Okay. And when was that?
This morning, 8 o'clock.
Okay. And who was it?
Another guy named
Sharif?
Sharif.
Sharif.
Spelled like sheriff.
Okay. Sharif.
His name sounds Sharif. Remember his last name? His name is familiar. All right.
I know he's got a case here. So.
When you said Sharif, his name sounds familiar.
And what time was that you said?
8, 9 o'clock.
Okay. What's Sharif's connection? How did he end up at the room?
I asked him to come over to give me a ride.
Okay. Were you using a phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it your phone or Jennifer's? Jennifer's. Where's her phone?
They took it.
Oh, okay. It was on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And does she have a password on it?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what it was? Is it a number?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
So if I got them look 6 like this, so if I had 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which way would it go? Boop. Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Did you tell Sharif what happened? No. Did Sharif help you get rid of anything? No. Okay. And what's this girl's name? Emma?
Yeah.
Emma was never up there at the room last night or today? And
Neither was up.
okay, so it wasn't up there either. Okay. Okay. Did you tell anybody what happened? No, you just kept it to yourself. Even when you were with them today? Did they know something was up?
They could kind of tell.
Right, from your demeanor?
That, and then just all the cops everywhere.
Right. You know, funny story. So we're out there, and the whole time I know you're nearby. Right? It's bugging me. I'm like, this happened.
Were you at Chevron?
No, I was in a pickup truck.
Hey,
So-
so were you talking about the Chevron station?
Yeah, but right in front of Walmart.
Were you there?
No.
Okay.
But because I knew you were in Walmart at 3 something, and then I think you were at Chevron around 4, and I'm like,
Hey, Rob.
yeah, I'm like, he's around here somewhere. You know, I couldn't figure out, I just couldn't find any place you had to go, right? You didn't really have any transportation, and I figured you had little to no money. And so that's when I had everybody regroup, and I said, we got to find the guy. He's around here somewhere. The fact that you didn't run, told me, I felt very confident that you were going to own it and you were going to talk to us. And because, you know, even if I thought you were going to be a dick, we'd have still brought you food. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we deal with a lot of terrible people, and I'm not saying you're one, because I think the gravity of this is weighing on you pretty heavy.
Now police are trying to figure out the 24-year-old's background, and Cozens admits that he has a drug problem.
So what's your story, man? I got to know, because you're a pretty slim guy. You got a problem with drugs? Okay, how long? Most of your life? Because you were a pretty big dude. One time you looked husky, thick, you know, and you were in the Bridges program.
That's over in Orlando?
Ocala.
That's Phoenix House.
Phoenix House, okay. Is that run by Bridges?
Because I know there's a Bridges over in Orlando.
Yeah, now that's a coming out of DOC thing.
Yeah.
You've never been to prison, right?
Okay.
Okay. So the Phoenix House is for drugs, right? What's your drug of choice?
Heroin.
Fentanyl. Man.
Look at you.
How old are you?
24.
Man, you know what? The only thing I'm going to tell you,
Russian roulette, man.
yeah, you're saved, because I don't know if you've OD'd before, but that stuff out there killing folks, man. And I tell people this all the time now. Basically, you sign a contract stating I might die sooner than expected.
Yeah.
When you take that stuff every time. I know addiction is a sickness, and I know it is. I got relatives.
We all do. Everybody has
from
somebody touched by it. Everybody.
I got a cousin that'll never see the light of day. Know why? Couldn't keep it happen. All of a sudden, he said it told him to do something crazy, and that's exactly what he did. He did something crazy. But nobody is beyond repair. But addiction leads you down some paths that, I bet you probably, if you think about all the money you didn't spend on that, you probably think, I've lost a lot of money. Probably I have a lot in the bank account. But I would tell you this, you say you don't have a relationship with your mom? Man, all I'm gonna tell you, I can't tell you what to do, how to do, when to do, and what to do. But I will tell you this, you don't get one.
Yeah. You don't get to pick them.
We don't get to pick them. We don't get to choose our parents. God knows we don't get to choose nothing. Our brothers and sisters, we don't have that choice. But in this time, think about life. We need somebody. I don't care how strong you are. I ain't fit to live in this world by myself and say I don't need nobody. That's a lie. I need somebody. And I think at this point, whether you want to or not, your distance from her, whether it be because you just couldn't keep your habit, you think your mom gave up on you? I don't think she gave up on you.
Police then go back to the issue at hand, Jennifer's murder. Earlier, Cozens basically alluded to self-defense, saying Jennifer tried to stab him and he was defending himself. Police tried to get down to the bottom of it.
Just a couple more questions, I promise you. Where did the knife come from?
I had it for a while.
You've had it for a while?
Yeah.
Okay. And where was it when she got a hold of it?
On the desk, next to the TV.
Okay. Were you high at the time? Was she? Okay, what was she high on?
Okay.
drug of choice? She was smoking crack, but fentanyl is her thing?
Fentanyl, Xanax.
Okay.
See you shaking. See, I see you shaking, but I want you to eat something because you ain't eating. Your nerves bad. I can tell.
Yeah, take a drink, man. Your mouth's probably dry as cotton.
I can see you fighting. Man, if you, it's okay to cry. Go ahead. There's nothing wrong with it.
What was she wearing? He's looking for in his notes, but so was I. What was she wearing when this started?
A white spaghetti strap shirt and some shorts.
Okay. Did you take those off of her? They're still on her? Okay. Why'd you wrap her in a sheet?
That question makes Cozens emotional, and he begins to break down. Despite Cozens' tears, something still is not adding up. Police question him again about the knife.
Obviously, there was a fight. Okay, there was a disagreement. There was an argument. There was a something. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me that she got out of the bed, went and retrieved your knife, and came back and tried to attack you. And I'm just telling you, I'm not seeing the evidence that that's the way it went down. It feels to me like there was a fight, something did happen, and you snapped. Am I right or wrong? I'm right? Okay. Okay. Did she get handsy with you? Or was she just like a chihuahua, just barking and barking and nipping, and you just had enough? And you got up and grabbed the knife? Okay. Because you were done. And the injury on your hand slid down the blade, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
See, let me open your hand for a minute. These are blade marks. Yours from slapping inside. Because I've seen those two are pretty deep. What hand are you? You right hand? Okay, you right-handed.
Stephen, did you ever think to call law enforcement? And there's no right or wrong answer. No. You couldn't undo it. Would you if you could?
Yeah.
Let me ask you. Have you ever been that, I'm going to call it like in a rage. Have you ever been in that place before where you were that angry? How often?
A lot.
A lot. So what made this time different? Was there more to it? Like to the fight? Because I'm looking at some of her past, like she's a working girl, right? Was there some disagreement over that? No.
Oh, you said you've been homeless.
So I was 17.
So 7 years? And how long you been with her? 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
So this whole 2 years y'all been going from place to place?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. How did you sustain your habit?
I just wanted away.
Yeah. Now, I imagine her prostituting isn't an ideal situation, but how does that set with you?
I don't like it.
But you both had a habit, and that was the quickest way to defeat it. So it must have been a real like yin and yang kind of thing in your head, I'm guessing. You know, like you understand this is how things are, but you don't have to like how things are. Yeah.
Let me ask you this honestly. Did that send you over the edge? No?
Okay. So nothing happened in that regard. This was just, she was just on your ass and wouldn't let up. Every day. Yeah, like a chihuahua, you know, like a barking dog nipping at you. You know? I understand.
So police have it, a confession, but this time no claims of self-defense. Police tell Cozens that he's going to get charged with murder.
So listen, man, here's the deal, okay? Obviously, you're going to get charged with murder, okay? It's going to be second-degree murder, okay? It's not first-degree. You know, obviously, you're not dumb. You know, we recorded all of this, and we record that to protect you and us, okay? We're not the judge, okay? And we're not here to, well, we're not, but that's not what we do. You know what I mean? That's out of our wheelhouse. All we do is we put a case together, we find the evidence, okay? We do the whodunit part, and the rest is out of our hands. When I'm going to leave the room, I'm going to go talk to the state attorney, okay? I'm going to let them know how this conversation went, and you know, our crime scene people are going to come over. They're going to take some photos of you, okay? And you weren't wearing this clothing. Were you wearing those shoes? Okay. So we're going to take your shoes, okay? They may end up taking your clothing, but I don't think you were wearing it at any point. You know, when this happened, what you're wearing now? Okay. So there's going to be some things some process. You're going to be here for a little while, okay? Are you down to finish your food? You want us to heat your fries up again? We can do it. It'll only take a second. Okay? So, you know, drink your soda, kick back and relax for a little bit, and we're going to keep you informed through the process. Just be patient, okay? Because none of this is going to be a couple hours.
Cozens was booked, but his charges later get upgraded to premeditated first-degree murder. He faced up to life in prison, but took a plea deal and pleaded guilty to second-degree murder with a weapon. A judge sentenced him to 60 years in state prison. For Law and Crime, I'm Kennedi Walker.